the participants for our next bout. Introducing first, out of the red corner, and Gloucester, New Jersey, Eric Jones. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, he boxes out of the blue corner. And New York, Brian Kemsley. Ladies and gentlemen, the action continues here at Lucky Strike, New York. This bout is scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the 160-pound amateur division. The entire 2016 Friday Night Fight Series is proudly presented by Chang Beer, the proud sponsor of Muay Thai and the pride of Thailand. Friday Night Fights is brought to you by Amazing Thailand, Scratch DJ Academy, Fit Miss Nutritional Counseling, Lucky Strike, Adidas Combat Sports, and the Mohegan Sun Resort and Casino. This bout is sanctioned by the World Kickboxing Association. The judges are Anthony Andriosi, Muhammad Ahmed, and Marcel Varela. Controlling the action at the sound of the bell, the referee, Joel Becker. Introducing first, the fighter out of the red corner. He weighed in at 160.4 pounds. He owns an amateur record of 4-4, wearing red this evening from Gloucester, New Jersey, and the Institute. Please welcome Eric Jones. His opponent, ladies and gentlemen, fights out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 160 pounds even and owns an undefeated amateur record of 2-0. He's wearing black this evening from New York, representing Evolution, Brian Kemsley.
All right, gentlemen, we've gone over the rules in the dressing room. I expect you to follow them, fight clean, fight hard, fight fair, protect yourself at all times, listen to my instructions at all times. Defend of a stoppage, go to a neutral corner until I tell you to come out. Remember, no elbows or knees to the head. Touch them up. Let's go to work.
The action from Lucky Strike Manhattan continues. Another pair of amateurs locking up in the squared circle. Eric Jung, who we've seen before on Friday Night Fights, taking on Brian Kemsley, a New Yorker by way of Hong Kong. Spent the first 15 years of his life in China before moving to NYC.
Kemsley in the southpaw stance, keeping his right foot on the outside, looking to load that left hand straight down the middle, or use that left kick to the body of Eric Jung. Those are two of his available weapons.
Kemsley 6'2", sizable height advantage over Jung, who stands at 5'10". Kemsley in the black trunks, Eric Jung wearing red.
Jung having some nice head movement in this fight, knowing that he's going to have to get away from the reach advantage. Right now, that's not a factor, though, because both fighters are in the clinch.
Kemsley coming in tonight at Lucky Strike with a tremendous cheering section. Pumped up before the fight began.
Yeah, they're very excited. The energy here has been great this evening.
Kemsley representing Evolution Muay Thai in New York City, not too far from where we are right now.
No, 28th Street, I believe.
27th Street.
27?
Come on, Phoenix.
I know.
Where's
Look
your
at me
head?
and my geography's off.
Eric Jung, meanwhile, from the Institute in New Jersey, also split some time with the Jai-Su Gym in Lyndhurst. Nice power move right there from Jung.
Jung, you know, when you throw your opponent off balance in the clinch position, it shows dominance. It looks very good to the judges.
Kemsley, nice teep as he's backed up in the corner. Shin pads being used in this fight.
Yeah, you know, you don't want to get too banged up. It's like the second or third fight for Jung, I believe. Oh, big knee lands towards the outside, right under the rib cage of Jung.
Good moments for Kemsley as round one comes to a close. A toss of Jung to the canvas, stuck in a couple of knee, and actually Jung gave Kemsley a little wink as he returned to his corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, be
I like
sure
the
to
energy
stick
of both
around
these
for
guys.
the
You know, they're very game. You can see Jung, you know, even though he knows his opponent's a lot bigger, his energy and his focus is still there. He doesn't look overwhelmed. He doesn't look intimidated. He's taking directions well here, as you can see from his coach.
Kemsley again representing Evolution Muay Thai, trains under Brandon Levi and Tyler Stotts.
Brandon's a very good coach. Really believes in heavy legs, throwing heavy leg kicks, utilizing the leg kicks to sort of knock down the transportation system of his opponent. Which maybe we'll see some more of that. Well, maybe we'll see some of that in the second round.
Again, Kemsley with that decisive height advantage, 6'2", going up against Jung, who's just 5'10". Back in action in round number 2 here. Kemsley, the 29-year-old southpaw, going
Nice
at it with
knee.
Jung, 23 years old. Couple of left-legged round kicks from Kemsley.
I gotta say, you know, even though Kemsley has the reach advantage, Jung has good movement. He's coming in and out, he's moving his head, he's pivoting off to the side. Looks like he's worked on his boxing a bit here. He hasn't been able to pop a lot of things off, but he isn't getting hit as clean as you would think by the person with the longer range. Nice leg kick that lands. We were talking about that earlier. At Evolution, they really believe in using the leg kicks, taking out the transportation system of the opponent. Kung doing a good thing of keeping his opponent in the corner, though. You don't see Kingsley pivot out as much, but he did walk forward and go straight for that clinch.
Jung landed a straight right hand, tried to get in the clinch and land a couple of knees as well. Kemsley trying to use his length advantage to reassert his dominance.
Yes, both jockeying position. You see Kung trying to get the head. Right now he has a head. Brian is doing a good job of actually trying to spin his opponent and find the dominant position. Kung spins his opponent now, puts him on the ropes. Both fighters landing knees here. Kingsley landing a very good knee there.
Eric Jung in the red, Brian Kemsley wearing the black.
Cross block to get out of the clinch by Kung. They are back in it. The clinch position, you know, Muay Thai, clinch in Muay Thai is extremely important. It's sort of like the jiu-jitsu of stand-up, right? It helps you gain your positioning. It helps you land those knees. It helps you control your opponent.
Final seconds of round 2. Kemsley trying to fire off a flurry of knees as the bell sounds. Again, tough fight to score. A lot of jockeying for position there. Jung, the smaller fighter, showing some really tremendous strength there, and he was holding his own in there as Kemsley was trying to muscle him around up against the ropes.
Absolutely. Right now you can see, again, just Jung just listening, extremely focused. He's not intimidated by the fact that his opponent is the larger of the two. He's been doing well even against the southpaw position, which does throw a lot of people off.
And Eric Jung, just 23 years of age. He's 4-4, so this is his 9th amateur bout. We saw Jung emerge victorious against Brian the Bear Burgos down on Broad Street on March 25th in our previous edition of Friday Night Fights. So he is a veteran of the bright lights of New York City. This does not intimidate him at all. Kemsley fighting just his 3rd amateur bout, so Jung, despite the height disadvantage, has the experience in his corner.
Yeah, very interesting.
So round 3 is underway.
Oh,
Kemsley.
big right hand that lands by Kingsley there. Both fighters really bringing the heat here in the clinch.
Brian Kemsley working those circular knees, even though Jung is pushing him up against the ropes.
Yeah, it's important to note that forward motion doesn't always win fights either. If you are being able to strike as you're backing up or as you're cornered, as you can see here, he's letting go some heavy leather. Nice head movement again by Jung. Jung is really using that head movement.
Good boxing skills on display from Jung. Kemsley, though, trying to use that length to his advantage. Both fighters doing good work here. And a toss.
Nice.
Well done by Brian Kemsley.
Yeah, that's an interesting sweep that's used because you have to have good footwork to get behind your opponent's legs in order to throw it. So nice job there by Kemsley.
So again, Jung the one coming forward, but Kemsley may be doing better work as these two are clinched up.
Well, what you can see that he's doing is he's not allowing Jung to put his hands completely around his head by throwing his arm over his hand. We're back to boxing here.
Final half minute of action here, round 3 of a scheduled 3. This
Nice
one is
knee
up for
lands
grabs.
by Kemsley. Right kick and left kick, sorry. Yeah, you see him using his head movement. Oh, big kick there again. That kick to the inside leg takes out the transportation system, makes it hard to step on your punches, throws your balance off. Nice technique by Jung on that inside kick. And then here we go with a sweep. These guys have been doing a great job of just taking it to each other.
And Jung pops right up, gets right back into the clinch, but time expires in round 3. A hard-fought match between a couple of good-looking amateurs. Eric Jung and Brian Kemsley battled to a decision. We'll have that for you in just a couple of moments. You're watching Friday Night Fights coming to you from Lucky Strike Manhattan on the west side of New York City. My name's Ari Eligami, my broadcast partner Phoenix Carnivale, on her way up into the ring to interview the victor. The team from Q Live Sports bringing us all the sights and sounds from this outstanding venue. This is our summer finale on Friday Night Fights, and it's brought to you by Chong Beer, among others. Really good action here. Eric Jung trying to get back into the black, shall we say, get his record above 500. He came into action at 4-4. He won on Friday Night Fights back in March against Brian Burgos, but then fought in a WKA tournament back in May and lost to drop his record to 4-4. Meanwhile, Kemsley, the New Yorker by way of Hong Kong, trying to improve to 3-0 as an amateur. Fights out of Evolution Muay Thai, does Kemsley. Same school as Jeremy Sanchez, who we've seen win a bout here on Friday Night Fights as well. So the score's being tallied up right now. Joel Becker, our referee, trying to bring these fighters together. You're moments away now from figuring out just who is the man after this 3-round affair. Again, Kemsley wearing the black trunks, heavily tattooed, Eric Jung in the red. Mark Fratto has the scores, and here are the official particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for the decision. All three judges, A, B, and C, saw the bout 30-27 in favor of your winner by unanimous decision. From New York City and Evolution, Brian Kemsley.
Congratulations. One of the more technical fights of the evening. Great technique. Talk about your thoughts during this fight.
Well, I came in knowing that we both have our advantages. He's the more experienced fighter. He's got a lot more fights than I do, but I came in with a longer reach and southpaw, so I wanted to make sure I stayed active and cut the angle when I could, and when he came in, worked the clinch.
You did a great job with the clinch. You guys were both back and forth. Did you know you won this fight?
I think so. When I went back to my corner, my coach was smiling, so he gave me the heads up.
And that always means that you won, right? Congratulations. Please accept these shorts from Chong.
Thank you.
Have a great evening, and I hope you celebrate tonight.
Thank you. Thank you
Brian
very much.
Kemsley, long, lean, and colorful. This New Yorker by way of Hong Kong, China, improves his amateur record to 3-0 on Friday Night Fights.